Hello everyone, welcome back to Sports with Adyaji. This is the Man United edition, Depression Dead Inside Gang edition of the podcast. Uh, if you want to get a sense of how we are feeling right now, let me share a short video for you.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no passion, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there.
Nothing.
What the hell is there in this football?
Seriously, what the hell is going on?
What the
Seriously.
hell, bro? We are angry like the होता है ना four horsemen जैसा होता था अभी आप four angry rantmans हैं. Come
They
on,
carry the
man.
legacy of Angry Radon.
Yeah.
Dead Inside Gang.
I mean, the club has taken the energy out of us so much so that we don't have energy to rant about it. We're just like, अरे यार.
I remember
Oh, this
back
same
in
shit.
the,
Oh, ठीक है, चलता है.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I remember
Anyway.
back in year 2009, I would be sad because he lost the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad because he couldn't get the relegation spot.
Yeah, just another what they call, just another day, just another United shit performance.
It's for me it's a step up because we failed to beat Coventry in regular time as well as extra time. So now Burnley's a step up from Coventry. So yeah, it makes sense that we drew with them.
Dude, I remember last season या किसी season में ना ओले के under अगर we would take draw as a defeat, like we like fuck
हाँ.
draw हुआ है game, like we could have won this game. Like here we are like again.
Somehow we survive.
Yeah, somehow you survived, exactly.
Yeah,
The
you
mindset
survived.
now going into every game is like, can we survive the game or not? Like, can we get away with a draw or like
cheeky
Like,
cheeky
win.
win? A win is like something
Abhi
which is,
genuinely was scared to play even Sheffield now.
लोग they'll come in with what do you call it? हो गया ना Sheffield वाला तो
But
relegated.
Burnley ko we were making them look like Barcelona or something. The way they were like passing the ball around and with so much of confidence.
They took inspiration.
That is in every game. That is in every game. We make the
But
team look like
19th
prime Barca
against
of
Burn-
Madrid.
I mean, exactly. Even Coventry were making them look like Barcelona only.
Man City.
Yeah. So when will we become like? When will we start playing like Man City or I don't know, Real Madrid?
Parallel universe.
Can you
Parallel universe.
Ten Hag already ruled us out from next season's Premier League title challenge.
Dude,
So
I have rolled this out for the next decade, man. तो क्या next season बोल रहा है?
but let's
Hey,
talk about this game.
I
Let's
think-
talk about this game.
I think the only thing Eric was right was that eras come to an end because we all grew up, supporting Man United because they're so good. And now that era, when that will start again, अब वो नहीं पता. Like we see today, it's 2024. It's been 11 years since Sir Alex retired. And in 11 years, there's been no progress, no passion, no vision, no conviction.
Yeah, dude, it's like it feels like we haven't moved a step in the forward direction. Last season it gave me hope. Going into this season, I gave a TV interview saying that hey, I'm hopeful that we'll contest for and that
you are the culprit. You are the culprit. You
yeah,
are the
I
culprit.
was over optimistic.
Oh God.
Like I went on TV and talk hey, I'm optimistic about this season. Boom, boom, boom. मैं अभी भी सोचता हूँ like if someone takes that clip and is like अरे ये जिसने बोला था optimistic है अभी पूछते हैं इससे क्या होगा. I'm like that didn't age well.
The thing is, I think today Onana's performance just encapsulates how the club is, right? He made a lot of saves, right? Kept us in the game,
Yeah. But
I
then
think he probably prevented us from a certain.
yeah.
But also, he said we didn't win the game.
Yeah,
It just captured what the
no,
club has been.
no.
It's like you take one step forward, 2 steps backward, then take 2 steps backward, then take 1 step forward. It's like we end up in the same place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Moyes' first season finished the season 7th, and that's probably where we're finishing again this season after 11 years.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Okay,
there's
Moyes
just
is-
been managers coming and going, but the results or whatever the positioning in the Premier League table has remained the same 11 years apart.
That's the
So
only thing we're consistent at.
that's the only thing we're consistent at,
And
and
yeah,
we have
basically,
barely won any trophies in that
Dude,
span.
also one thing that we've been consistent about is players
Being
throwing managers under the bus.
Yeah.
Fucking disgrace, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it just changes which player throws the manager under the bus. Now
yeah.
it's Rashford, Tracy, I don't know, maybe it was
I guess
Lingard.
Rashford has been consistently throwing people under the bus. He's been one factor. But yeah, that's a different conversation altogether,
Yeah.
dude. I mean,
I think that's the thing, right? I think even if anybody, comes to the club, they'll be influenced by these senior players. Like
yeah,
Rashford is not a kid, right? He's like, I don't know, how old is he? 26, 25, whatever it is.
26, 26, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, he's 26, man. He used to be a kid. But yeah, so
The
it's like,
guy,
he's born in
yeah,
October 19. So yeah, he's 26. So that's the thing, right? Like, if a player, even if a new player comes with the right attitude, and all that,
yeah.
right now the dressing room is so poisoned. And I
Mm,
mean, for the club, ultimately the club is a business, and it's easier to fire the manager than fire, I don't know, half the dressing room, right? It
yeah.
it takes to
yeah.
sell off and all that, but it's
Dude, I
comparatively
was
easy
on that
to
note, right? On that
fame.
note, I
Yeah.
saw some Twitter thread, right? Possible like people leaving United next season. And यार उसमें तो सारे प्लेयर्स का नाम लिख दिया था एक्सेप्ट चार या पांच लाइक ब्रूनो कोबी गार्नाचो ओलन राइट
हाँ, हाँ.
ना ये छह लोग का था बाकी सब
I'm
लोग सीधे
open. I'm
जाएंगे
okay to sell Onana also if somebody else is available.
कोई नहीं है लेकिन
डेविड हैज
टीटीजे
They
आएगा
has
David
been
वापस
a
Day.
free agent for some reason. I don't know why.
नहीं नहीं
Like he's
टीटीजे
not
आ
played an
जाएगा
entire
वापस हमको
season, man.
प्रैक्टिस करने अभी
De Gea has not played an entire season. Like I can't believe it.
yeah dude like I feel bad for him
Yeah.
like he isn't that bad
yeah, but also no team really needs a keeper now, right? Like, I mean, they're not going to Burnley, right?
yeah
No.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but,
dude, now,
but
yeah, nowadays keepers are also like good on the ball, and De Gea is a bit, I wouldn't say old fashioned, but kind of an old fashioned keeper जो who's who's good at saving, but on the ball De Gea पहले अच्छा था. Now तो he's
hmm.
uh,
Yeah,
if you don't
I
talk
think
about it only
he
it's
is
better.
literally on the ball
I think he has lost, like a yard of pace. His reflexes are a bit worse now. Like even short stopping wasn't that good when he left, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
There's a reason. I mean, I don't agree with how we kicked him out, but
yeah
he
No,
really
no.
was a time, right? You could really see.
yeah dude
Um,
he won the golden glove so yeah
yeah,
that
he did, but I don't know how he did that, but he did.
I'll credit the defense, right? One major problem, right? Like if I have to give that margin to Ten Hag, right? Like the defense has been abysmal this season due to injuries, due to performance, players not stepping up. And last season, if you compare last season, right? At least we had a solid defense,
Hmm. Yeah.
and that helped De Gea do what he did.
Hmm.
What I don't understand
Yeah,
is, I mean, we have had, big injury problems almost every season, right, for the past decade. And
Hmm.
what I don't understand is, yeah, like sometimes I really wonder, is it really injuries or are they just players, being, whiny?
Dickheads.
Because
Yeah.
when you had Manchester Oli, who were just, vibes venture, chalo kaise khelne ke lo, they were injuries. When you have hard taskmasters like Ten Hag and LVG, we still had injuries. मतलब ये क्या इनको मतलब खेलना ही नहीं है, राइट? मतलब हो क्या रहा है वैसे?
Yeah, dude, like McTominay's probably out for the season. I saw
Yeah.
that clip.
COVID.
हाँ,
So yeah,
आराम से.
McTominay is gone.
Yeah, of
So
course.
so now our defense is gone. ठीक है हमारा मिडफील्ड का कोई भरोसा नहीं है कोई भी आ जा रहा है कहीं से भी आ
Our
जा रहा
escape hatch is also gone now. Our escape hatch is also gone with
Casemiro
McTominay.
was walking on the pitch like around the 80th minute. So
है
you can
yeah
imagine. This
dude
अरे
guy
वो
is running
Rashford,
past him and he's like walking on the pitch.
dude
God, we have to play Man City in the final also right now.
yeah we'll park the bus dude we'll park the bus with Casemiro not walking we'll park the bus with Rashford not walking at all he'll be like our left center back he's like ना जाना ही नहीं है किसी
and we'll still lose 3-0.
They're gonna play like a 10-1 formation. Rashford, please go and run wherever you want. Just chase the ball. Keep chasing the ball.
Dude,
Yeah,
chasing
then
the
he
ball.
goes in the
What the
dressing
fuck,
room and
dude?
runs
No
the
chasing the ball. Okay, no chasing the ball. Ball run the opposite way of the ball. Like तेरे पास आ रही तो दूर भाग. Fucking dude. या फिर उनके प्लेयर के साथ काइल वॉकर के साथ जॉगिंग प्रैक्टिस कर वार्म अप कर साइड में. Fucking disgrace, dude.
there's a thread on Twitter that even Garnacho is starting to show shades of Rashford. missing
Yeah,
sitters,
he is,
and
he
they're
is.
like, how long before he stops running? Also now.
Nah.
Like Garnacho,
Again,
yeah,
what
we
is
have to
this
talk.
bringing on Mason Mount every time in injury time? It's like he wants to complete his cardio. Is it like steps complete करना है आज के दिन तो अभी
And
मैच
he
में
also
मिलना
was
होगा
brought.
उसको.
He also was brought on because McTominay got injured. Otherwise, there was no sign of him only.
But
वही
even
बात.
when McTominay was not injured in previous games, he was getting on like 85th minute plus. I'm like, क्या steps complete करने आएगा?
I
अरे
mean,
see, funny part is we got Mason Mount. I was like ठीक है, Bruno को ज़रा rest देते हैं, right? Bruno literally plays every game, every minute like a Duracell bunny. We'll rotate little with Bruno. Mount can play on the right as well, right? So I mean Anthony probably is not working also. Rotate him on the right. We rotate him in central midfield because we're kind of thin on midfield. And what happens? Root comes in, plays 2 games and injures for the entire season. मतलब खरीदा क्यों bench?
Let's not go there. It's a rabbit hole, right? Every position that we try to strengthen.
If we had not spent that 50 million on Mount, we could have got it for free and would not have played for Chelsea anyway.
या डूड भाई भाई अगले सीजन ही आना था कैमियो अपीयरेंस के लिए हम तो ऐसा एमराबाद को ले ही आते किसी एकेडमी के मिडफील्डर को ले आते जिसको हमने लोन पे भेजा उनको ले आते मिडफील्ड में फुकंडू पे पेलिस्ट्री मिड में खेला देते 15 मिनट
Onana ही खेलेगा मिडफील्ड में.
वो नाना ले आते बोलते देख रहे गोलकीपर सब्स्टिट्यूट हो रहा है गोलकीपर की जगह कौन मिडफील्ड में आ गया लॉन्ग लॉन्ग बॉल्स मोरिनियो लॉन्ग बॉल्स
और टायरे मला से तो पूरा सीजन ही गायब हो गया पता नहीं वो कैरेंटीन के अंदर है कैरेंटीन के नीचे है
जस्ट दैट
वो तो नेक्स्ट सीजन ही आएगा अब सीधा वो तो भूल जाओ उसके बारे में.
yeah dude like I feel like I just want to see how Ten Hag performs with a team of his choice like at least give him like
Exactly. That's the reason I'm backing him. Ki once he gets the full squad, and now the likes of Wilcox, Ashworth, and Berada are gonna come in. मेरे को बस वही देखना है कि how is he gonna do with that. अगर
give
हो
him
गई तो भगाओ उसको
one
बाहर.
and a half months 2 months at least give him that starting
Okay.
phase
Okay,
उसके बाद
not
अगर नहीं
the
है तो
players. Some of the players we have right now are Ten Hag's first choice, like
Yeah.
Anthony. um,
Ten Hag wanted a front three over Anthony and Darwin Nunez and I don't remember who somebody else.
Rashford
Darwin Núñez,
Yeah,
goals,
Rashford is my main man.
Gakpo, correct.
I think
So-
Gakpo would have at least made that cut, but these two looking at dude, हम दुखी हैं, but हमसे ज्यादा लिवरपूल दुखी है, ठीक है?
Bro, Liverpool is side note, man. We need a separate discussion on that whole Klopp and Salah. Fuck you, you fuck you, fuck you, you fuck you thing. Like, what is happening there? Yeah.
I mean, that farewell tour would look funny, dude. Everyone's angry, like
But I'm just seeing that Liverpool this season have had 70 shots against United, but have not won a single game.
I don't know, that's-
Farewell from FA Cup, farewell from Premier League, farewell from Champions League.
but they got at least play Champions League
Perfect.
next year, right? we have my slight chance of playing Conference League. Okay, that's
Slight chance.
I'd rather you not play any of that.
Yeah, dude.
Even I would agree. One
It's okay, we
season,
reached the FA Cup final. We are good. That's our target for this season. We reached it.
Hey, 3 finals in 2 seasons, man. Let's go.
3 finals.
He's overachieved.
1 final in 5
Overachieved.
seasons. So yeah.
Fuck, dude. Like, I mean,
What are we
standard
doing
club-
here? It's a rant. It's supposed to be a rant, guys. Come on. We are praising
It
Ten
is-
Hag now.
that is what I'm
We're
saying.
ranting.
Our standards are so fucking low that we are happy with just reaching the final. Winning is luck. Winning is fucking luck. Pure will of like how much Man City pays the referees. Are the referees happy enough? Like, ठीक है, एक penalty दे देते United को, but we will let City win 10-1.
If you want a rant,
Score a
just
goal
share the
today.
video at the starting.
Kyle
of the-
Walker, you want to score a goal? You want to score a goal, Edison?
Edison long pass to Haaland assist. Yeah, dude. Like okay, let's rant at position.
Yeah,
Let's rant at positions.
I mean,
think
we are just
we can-
laughing, but it's like, I would say we are angry from the inside, but we don't feel anything. It's like subject mar gaya. Like subject is
exactly, exactly.
Why the like?
Very emotionless right now.
Yeah, dude. Like that is what I said, right? United takes the energy out of you, so you don't have energy to rant itself.
Yeah, but let's talk about if Ten Hag's philosophy is brilliant, why is he not helping the team beat a 19th place Burnley side and who have got more possession than United at Old Trafford. Like, why is
I
that
think
supposed to
Chalo,
happen?
not
I
even
don't care
19th
about
place Burnley
injuries.
side.
He's got a very good team to beat Burnley, correct?
Hmm.
what I
Yeah.
didn't understand is why has Ten Hag given up the tactic that was so successful last season, right? Um, like this season, it's like, kya ho gaya? Did Glazers, threaten him?
Hmm.
Do they have compromised?
अच्छा
Like,
Like
परफॉर्मेंस
last,
शेयर कर देंगे.
Lay
and
off for
what
United.
I
Achha,
really
forget.
think is last year he did जो he thought would be done क्योंकि counter attacking play इनका strong है ये players उसी के साथ खेलते आ रहे हैं. Last season उसने पूरा इसी के साथ निकाला है. This season I think he's just I wouldn't say trying, but he's trying something like to try and implement his style of football, which is obviously failing at very badly. And अब उसको कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है कि करूँ क्या अब मैं आगे.
Yeah, dude.
And now
I guess
go
on
ahead,
that
go ahead.
note, right? On that note, like last season, if you look at a lot of players are fit. For example, if you look at the games that the recent games, right? Bruno has to drop down to the defense line and carry the ball. Okay. Last season, it would have been Casemiro or an Ericsson who would at least bring the ball forward and then Bruno would create those chances into the
Even
box.
Licha for a matter of fact.
Even Lisa for that matter, right? I mean, you look at like the moment Bruno has a ball, he has four players running on him because he loses possession. He's not gifted to dribble the ball out like Menu. And Menu today, he himself was playing up in front of Bruno, which means there's no fucking ball carrier. We played balls from the goalie to the attack line. There wasn't any sort of a build up. No one had the legs to build it up. Ericsson was dead, and we knew this, and that is why I guess we bought Mount. But अभी Mount भी injured है, एक almost आधा dead Ericsson के साथ खेल रहे हैं. Dude, Fred and McTominay, how much ever they were shit in that midfield, at least they had legs to run around.
Yeah, even Casemiro has no legs, man. Like, and he was playing center defense
That's
because
that's what I was
center.
saying. He was walking. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was walking on the pitch. So I mean, you imagine he's a 70-minute player. He's not a 90-minute player
yeah.
at
Yeah,
this age.
See, when Real Madrid decided to sell us Casemiro, that's when I was suspicious. I
Uh,
was like, if
Papa
this
But
can
Perez,
Real
take,
Papa
Madrid,
Perez saw this coming.
like obviously they sold him, and we are even bigger fools buying him for 75 million, right? Matlab,
exactly. That's what.
like
Huh?
I
Madrid
mean,
knew he
Real
had like
Madrid pulled off a
Madrid knew he had
master
only
stroke, man.
Papa
Madrid
Perez
knew
was crying, but the tears were of joy कि इतना पैसा मिल
He
गया.
sold Varane and Casemiro to us at the right time, and both of them are like injury prone and they can't play 90
And
minutes.
now I am to be honest genuinely scared that Nacho is also going to be available now after this season, and we are
मतलब
somehow gonna put our
like,
Real Madrid wild card now.
we are Real Madrid's retiring hope.
I remember,
I mean, Ronaldo also came back after 2
Ronaldo
seasons.
also came back. Yeah.
I remember, from when I used to play a lot of Football Manager, right? Obviously, Football Manager, once you get used, it's like the game is like entire game is like a cheat code, right? So I used to have all these, team of world beaters, right? And then once the player is 32, 33, once you have the current ability going down, I'll like, I'll sell them because I have anyway youngsters coming up, just like Real Madrid. So I would sell them. They're still good, right? Their current ability is still pretty high. Like they're still
Yeah.
world class. But I know they'll be dead in 1 or 2 seasons, right? So I'll
हाँ.
sell them 80 million, 90 million, Real Madrid, yeah, PSG, somebody will come and take. So like as soon as they put a transfer list, next day the player is gone, right? They're like very happy. And then 2 seasons later, that player is like a shell of himself. This
Yeah,
happening in
dude.
real life.
Yeah, dude, it's insane, like insane business and our insane stupidity.
We spent 70, 80 million for Casemiro.
No,
Even
but
for Varane,
but
how much we spent? Even for Varane, we spent a stupid amount of money.
Yeah.
but that's Ten Hag's fault then, right? Ten Hag identified the wrong players to sign in the market. So there's
I
some
guess
blame on him as
I'll
well.
tell you what, Aniket. I guess Ten Hag ने बोला हुआ ठीक है ये एक season है. We'll figure out going next season. We'll strengthen a position. अभी the thing was the team that he had right coming in. He saw कि भैया इन
Hey, but
players से कुछ
also
होगा
the
नहीं.
thing is, this season, this summer, we wanted a centre back. Tenna was the centre back चाहिए. और हम
हाँ.
किसको लेके
Hmm.
Johnny Evans.
from
मतलब
from
he's not
from
terrible.
King Min Jae जो अपना Bayern वाला था. From
हाँ.
him to Johnny Evans, भाई मतलब insane drop in
Yes, we
standard.
we spent a lot of money on Mount also now. सबसे बड़ा problem तो वही था.
70
$55
million
million
on
on
Mount.
Mount. 55 million. 55 million on
Feels like more than that for some reason.
Because I'm not playing now.
50 no, I forgot 50 million pounds on his medical history right now. So that's why 70 million. So
Hey, also last season when we got Casemiro, Tenag originally wanted Frankie De Jong. He got Casemiro instead.
वो तो भाई फ्रैंकी डियोंग इज लाइक वो तो लॉलीपॉप देके आएगा 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 नहीं आऊंगा नहीं आऊंगा आएगा आएगा
Yes,
आएगा हर सीजन
thank
दो
you.
आई
Never
आई
come.
वोंट बी सरप्राइज्ड इफ वी स्टिल गेट लिंक टू फ्रैंकी डियोंग
We
दिस
are we are getting linked.
Yes,
we
वो
are
yes.
still
इंजर्ड है
linked
वो
to
We
Wesley
इंजर्ड है
are.
खेल
Snyder,
नहीं रहा
man.
है वो खेल नहीं रहा है वो इंजर्ड है फिर भी लाइक यूनाइटेड ही आएगा क्यों इंजरी है ना
अरे इसीलिए आएगा ना बिकॉज इंजर्ड है इसीलिए आएगा.
हाँ fucking hell. एक मिनट रुको
अरे but Ten Hag last करेगा क्या? Like, do you guys think like Ten Hag will last? I mean, last obviously this season's done already. So what about next season? Will he be given the season to start off with, or will they look for a new manager?
To be honest, if he continues the style of play we have right now, if he continues doing this in the upcoming games, I don't really think he would. But personally, I would like to see him next season with a full squad and a good
yeah
management.
I mean it's gonna be
Not just full
extremely
squad,
stupid
right? We have a good management now. Like we finally have like a DOF, a technical director, right? We have all these things. So I mean, I do want to see Ten Hag with them, but I don't know how much patience Ineos has, right?
I think
But
they still have there
what scares me is seeing the names linked to United, right?
Exactly, I was about to
Like
say that.
Graham Potter, Gareth
This
अरे
Southgate.
Derby.
exactly, Graham Potter एक बार का चल जाएगा. How can you even think of Gareth Southgate, man? Last time he managed the
Yeah.
club was
अरे
in
इंग्लैंड
2008
का
and he
एक
got them
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी
relegated.
है उसका एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इंग्लैंड one of the fucking greatest squads of the world with what do you call Phil Foden, Jude, Kobe, uh,
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, Kyle Walker,
Saka.
Saka मतलब वो नहीं चल रहा है वो नहीं चल रहा है टीम उतना he wants to come and manage Man United जिनके पास नेम एंड कैलिबर दिखाने के लिए 100x ऑफ इंग्लैंड है प्लेयर कुछ नहीं है कैसे होगा
What about Deserby and what's his name? Tuchel. Any thoughts on them?
I
टूकल तो
think
भाई
Tuchel again be bad for a youth setup. Deserby feels like I don't know, man. It feels like going to be repeat of Moyes.
Exactly.
dude
The Kirby is literally repeat of Morris.
I am 100% convinced, right? Like Premier League is gonna bring only bald managers. ठीक है तो फाइनवुड वाला भी टकला है सो नाउ वी हैव टेन हैग पेप लिवरपूल ठीक है
Arne
एनीथिंग
slot.
हाँ
Arne Slot.
आर्ने स्लॉट हाँ
Arne slot.
हाँ तो अभी अभी देखना है कि कौन नेक्स्ट टकला मैनेजर अवेलेबल है प्रॉब्ली आई एम इंक्लाइन टुवर्ड्स जिडान
What if
अरे
Zidane is
Zidane,
available? He says yes. He says yes to Ineos. Do you
yeah,
think Zidane comes in and Ten Hag gets
अरे
Nah,
promoted?
I
Let
don't
Zidane
think
him
so.
go then.
रोएगा भाई वो रोएगा. He had a Galactico team. वो आराम से चैंपियंस लीग चला गया रिटायर हो गया. He'll come to United. Can he do a cold rainy night in Stoke? No, he'll resign in 2 months.
2 months
But
he'll see Rashford in training in like Galactico you fuck off
no, but if he agrees to the job, then obviously you have to take him in, right? You have to let Ten Hag go and take Zidane in, correct?
Dude,
Yep.
imagine Zidane seeing Rashford jogging on the pitch. We are
You've
we
seen
are
that? You've seen Zidane's reaction वो ऐसे ऐसे करता है
That
ये भी
that's for a
no,
goal,
करता
but यहाँ पे it'll be for
no,
Rashford
imagine
walking on the pitch.
like see, imagine it's like it's like the Carabao Cup third round. Let's say third round, right? Stakes are very low. But Zidane wants to progress, right? So it's like say 75th minute. We are 2-1 down because of course we are 2-1 down. Right? And Zidane like भागो बेंचो भागो and Rashford like हाँ
Yeah,
हाँ
yeah,
दिन
yeah.
la 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 and then Zidane like ये
I mean, you can see Zidane himself coming on the pitch and spraying some passes in
Exactly.
midfield because कोई
no,
काम नहीं कर रहा है
no,
midfield में.
I'll tell you what
He'd still do better than them.
I'll tell you a funnier
Zidane और ब्रूनो दोनों दौड़ेंगे because ब्रूनो तो दौड़ता रहेगा Zidane दौड़ेगा उसके पीछे.
no I'll give you a funnier what do you call visualization of this Rashford अपना लेफ्ट विंग में दौड़ रहा है अपना चल रहा है ठीक है मस्त Zidane runs faster from the halfway line to the corner flag to the चूतिया यहाँ आना है तेरे को.
Live description, real
Come
time.
on.
यहाँ यहाँ से क्रॉस दे. ब्रूनो जिडान को क्रॉस दे रहा है बस ये ले क्रॉस. मैं देता हूँ ये करना है तेरे को. And Zidane
Zidane is
he
coaching.
would do
Zidane is
it.
coaching in a live game. Zidane is coaching in a live game.
लाइव गेम में ये होता है. ऐसा होता है एक्चुअल गेम में परफॉर्मेंस. puts in a cross and let's assume Holland scores. Like ये करना है तेरे को. मैं कर रहा हूँ.
Dude,
मैं
I
retired हूँ.
remember. Arey, forget Zidane. Even Oli was coaching us, right? I used to like Oli was so fit, na, and we had so many injuries. I used to tell my friends, भाई Oli को striker डाल दो सामने,
हाँ
खुद
वही
मार
तो.
देगा.
Yeah. Like remember the first season there would news come in that Eric Ten Hag ran 45-50 miles with the players.
Yeah.
After the first two matches.
हाँ after the first two matches. उसके बाद
Yeah, yeah. He, no.
this
उसके
season
बाद
He
छोड़
made
दिया
him
भागना.
see
that,
him do it. He's like
उसके
oh,
बाद नो होप, ये प्लेयर से कुछ होने नहीं वाला है, मैं भी दौड़ना बंद कर दूंगा.
I'm like why was I killing myself for these fuckers?
What I remember, when Ten Hag became a manager, and then after those early season dubbing we had,
Hmm.
Ten Hag made the team run 13 kilometers after the Brentford game,
Yeah.
because that's how much Brentford ran in that game. And
Yes.
Ten Hag ran himself, to prove a point. Keep bench aisa bhagna hai. And then I remember there were articles in the Athletic, right? Ki Eric Ten Hag is bringing a discipline. The players, kind of became very casual under, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And Ten Hag is bringing a discipline to the club. Ye wo. Man, that day, I messaged मेरा और एक यूनाइटेड फ्रेंड ग्रुप है. I messaged in that group कि देख next season this time we have articles in the Athletic saying Ten Hag is making the team run too much. और वो ही हुआ साले.
In the training itself, not in the game. Training में ही
Training में.
game में थक जा रहे हैं.
And on cue, this starting of this season, after we had all those spate of injuries, what article comes? Oh, players think Ten Hag is making them run too much. Abbe yaar, just last season you were praising Ten Hag, saying he's actually making the run. Oli was too casual. He was just vibes if he just ready to do what he want, and you wanted something like Ten Hag to make you run. And now one day later, like, अरे यार बहुत भगा रहा है यार.
बहुत भगा रहा है. मतलब भागा हो तो मॉडरेशन में भागा हो. Like Rashford जैसे लोग चिल कर रहे हो वैसे भागा हो. Fucking hell. Look, what I feel is right. Even Pep would kill his Man City team, but nothing would come out as such. Yeah, because it's a marketing gimmick. हर चीज को ऐसा चढ़ा दो. Basically,
Yeah.
media around what do you call Man United is basically that media house and Spider-Man. जो Spider और कोई news cover करते ही नहीं है. बस Spider-Man
like-
को दिखा पीटर पार्कर वाला जो था Daily Bugle था ना.
Daily Bugle.
हाँ Daily Bugle की तरह बस United को ही चिपका रहे हैं.
अरे वो ब्रांड पे आता है ना. It's like the brand is so big, तो which will get more clicks, United or City? Obviously it's United. United के बारे में कुछ भी random लिख दो, will get more clicks.
But see, if City had such dressing room issues, they wouldn't win a damn treble last season, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Like the way United is doing is मतलब हो क्या रहा है, right? Like what are
So
they
let's
even
see
doing?
this season, end of the season, कौन बाहर निकलता है
See, that's the
Labia
point.
said. That is
Manager
an
every
important thing now.
the players see them find manager every time. Like what did Jose Mourinho say this week or last week? He's like there were 2 or 3 players I wanted gone,
Yeah,
and he's still playing for club.
Yeah.
So
It's probably
more
Rashford
than the
is wrong, but
signings, it will be
Obviously,
interesting to see who's going out the door. That is more important.
Yeah.
see the only players I think मैंने आज ये ग्रुप पे भी लगाया था. The only players I think that should stay realistically in the squad are obviously Bruno, Holland, Onana, Mount is there, Lisa is there, Dallo is there even.
I'll keep Harry Maguire though. Like probably like he's that one person right who went through criticism and kind of didn't throw a tantrum. Okay? Like I'll just keep him for
See,
an example to players.
For
Huh.
I would say Harry Maguire mentality wise is definitely a United level player. Mentality wise because he doesn't create a fuss about if he's
Yeah.
if he's being benched etc. But
See,
I would still catch on.
Alavia, you know what our great players will learn if you keep on with Harry Maguire. They'll think, "Arey, if I just pretend to have mentality and don't say anything, but I'm garbage on the pitch. I'll get 300K a week at this club.
I saw that
That
comment.
is the state of our club, man.
नहीं, so why so Harry Maguire get in a better centre back, get Licha there, right? That's all fine. With Harry Maguire on the bench, telling people कि कुछ बकचोदी नहीं करना है तुमको, whatsoever you're getting, take it. अपना अपना मौका भी आएगा. Let all these players play and get injured. हम आएंगे
हाँ
इसमें.
हाँ, अरे मैंने बोला, अरे ये चूती लोग सब इंजर हो जाएंगे तो तुम्हें चांस आ जाएगा,
हाँ.
तो खुद इंजर हो जाएगा.
And then he winks to the medical team there.
नहीं तो खुद इंजर हो जाएगा, एक दो गेम खुद इंजर हो जाएगा. अरे मतलब टीम में मिल रहा है, जॉनी एवंस को लेके आगे हम.
And then he's performing better, dude. Like,
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्सटेंशन किया था भाई, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हाउ मेनी, मतलब बंदा खेल में नहीं आता.
वही तो fucking है.
What do you like? What do you guys but think about the like let's talk about the style of play, even though there is no style of play here. But why do you think like let's say even Newcastle is facing with injuries right now, but if you look at their style of play, there is no cut short on like the style of there is some at least there's something they're doing. They're sticking to it. But with
Yeah.
United, irrespective of the injuries we are facing, there is nothing. These morons can't even pass a ball also to
Our
their
style of play is called
teammate.
individual brilliance.
I don't think it's just injuries, man. Like you look at Luton Town. Would you think
Exactly.
any player in Town is better than a player in our side? Probably not. But
No,
still, look
quality
at
wise, no.
how they play every game, right? I mean,
Exactly.
sure,
Exactly.
18 in the
Don't
table, I
try,
agree.
dude.
But they're expected to be relegation above relegation. But if you look at them on the pitch, they show way more energy and drive than us, right?
Yeah, dude. Every couple
Exactly.
of teams on the entire Premier League and even in Championship, right, are more motivated to play football in general than Man United players.
Coventry City was more motivated, man.
Why though? They play.
Exactly. Coventry City, obviously.
अरे यार, even like I see us losing next season to the newly promoted Leicester City, and if JB Vardy is playing, he'll still do his shithousery in front of Stratford End. Dude, I see that. I see that happening.
They're giving us bad starts to the season already.
Yeah, dude, BT home. Wait, Leicester, mein, the only thing that I remember is JB Vardy's shithousery, okay? And Tielemans ka ball. But now I'm happy that Tielemans isn't there in that team.
Yeah.
So, but JB Vardy is. वो shithousery. He's like Giroud जैसा जो था ना, Oliver Giroud, जो ऐसे आके बस ऐसा tap in goal या header goal मार देगा. Vardy will become that fucking hell. But ranting all this, right? Uh, like, have you followed the under 21s and the under 18 teams?
A bit.
Yeah, and the one
Yeah,
top of
kind of.
So, like if you remember at the start of the season, right, when Ten Hag was introduced to United, he wanted to take control over them, like their style of play. And if you look at them, if you look at the under 18s and the under 21 team, they play a certain style, a possession-based counter-attacking at times of a style with a back three, back five, three, ऐसा करके formation होता है उनका. And that's something that Ten Hag has full influence on and he's shaping. With the current United team, I don't think players are supportive of that style because उसमें ज़्यादा भागना है, उसमें ज़्यादा commitment है, ठीक है? You have to track back, you have to attack. And I think the current set of players don't have that mentality. Whereas the under 18s and the under 21s are getting into that mold of playing. So it'll be
They're much.
interesting.
They're much more. I would say that they're much more.
Eager and hungry. If you're
They
looking for
are
the
much more hungry and they're much more basically understanding modern football. I would say
yeah,
modern football nowadays. A role of a winger is not just to go and attack. He has to track back also.
yeah.
In that case, if you compare under 21 winger
Huh.
to that, he is that. But if you compare somebody like a Rashford to it, he's not. He's not
No.
even close to that. He can't track back.
there is
Yeah,
no
dude.
passion.
Sorry?
There is no passion.
Rant, rant.
No conviction.
Passion क्या भैया? Egos are
Passion
just
is the last thing. There is nothing in this club.
hey, marketing
This
value.
squad.
Marketing value, dude.
अरे
How good? Like I saw that
हमारे
lady's video.
एकदम 5वीं 6वीं आते क्या marketing value बचा है? Like we're not a consistent Champions League club now. Like we used to
the
make fun of.
the most weird thing I found this season was we signed him out and we gave him the number 7 jersey, man. Like that guy didn't play even
खेला
20% of the games for Chelsea last year, and you gave him the number
Our
7 jersey in hope of making him the next David Beckham.
our number 7 jersey is cursed, man. Like
our number
it's
7 is
cursed.
every jersey is cursed. Okay. Oh,
7th also पता नहीं हॉलैंड का कब बाहर आएगा skeleton.
वो सब छोड़ो वो सब छोड़ो Onana, okay, if you have noticed, okay, Onana, the number is 24, right? But if you look at his
Yeah.
gloves, it says 1.
अरे वो देया का पुराना ग्लव दे दिया होगा कहाँ
हाँ,
पैसे
वही तो, and the fucking glove is cursed, dude. That number 1 glove is cursed. Fucking hell. मतलब इतना इतना बीटी होता है ना, मतलब इतना बीटी होता है. And the audacity of United's admin, 90-minute full game replay. Or watch it now. I'm like, nahi. Yeah, I've gone through that shit once. I don't want to go through that shit again. Plus, I don't want any other fan who missed the trauma to come back and watch that trauma. हाँ, दोनों गायब हो गए.
Hey, I'm here. Sorry. But yeah, I think I don't know what else is there. What else is there to say? I think I don't know what else is there to rant. So
Yeah,
for
fuck sports, man. We made a bad decision in our lives following sports.
Yeah.
Following on sports.
I think I have to just live with it or what else. I don't know what else to do.
मतलब कौन स्पोर्ट लाइक फुटबॉल देखो हरामी है बास्केटबॉल देखो हरामी है आईपीएल देखो उधर भी हरामी है F1 देखो
फोड़ू भी नहीं हो रहा है अभी तो.
क्रिकेट में वही हाल है.
हाँ इधर अनिकेत आरसीबी सपोर्टर है
Already dead inside. Already dead inside.
Dead inside.
Three times.
Dead inside personified.
सीएसके तो बैटिंग ही भूल गया इस सीजन राइट और बास्केटबॉल क्या लेकर्स तो मतलब भूल गया कि बास्केटबॉल कहाँ डालना है हाँ।
भाई शॉन डाइश का मास्टर क्लास आ रहा है. ठीक है, एवर्टन वन अगेंस्ट ब्रेंटफोर्ड 1-0. रेलीगेशन चैंपियन है भाई शॉन
Oh,
डाइश.
Be surprised if India hires Sean Dyche next season because
नहीं,
Jim Ratcliffe was a
अरे
very
नहीं
good
रे, नहीं
nah,
आएगा.
nah.
Sean Dyche only comes to a team which is in that relegation battle. Until unless you're telling me United's gonna be in that relegation battle.
Yes,
तभी आएगा Sean
we are
Dyche.
going to be the relegation battle next season, and it's
Like,
not
what
going to be
makes-
Sean Dyche.
what makes
It's
you think
going to
we
be
won't?
Sam Allardyce.
What makes you think we won't be? If this injury struggle continues next season, कौन बचा कौन है? भाई जॉनी
वही
एवंस
तो.
भी इंजर्ड है कैसेमिरो
Bruno.
सेंटर बैक बन
Casemiro
Bruno.
center back. Yeah.
भाई ब्रूनो टूटे हुए हाथ से खेल रहा है भाई. मतलब
वही तो.
Exactly.
next thing is him wearing a sling around his arm. Like ठीक है दोनों हाथ टूट गया है, मैं ऐसे
कचरा,
कैसे
कचरा.
खेल सकता.
I think off season में अपने सारे प्लेयर्स हॉस्पिटल में बैठने वाले हैं 1 महीना.
हाँ बड़े
उसके
आराम से.
बाद ही आएंगे वापस.
भैया हमको ब्रेक
सब कैंकुन जाएंगे
They're not making
कैनकुन
Martial's
नहीं,
presence
इंग्लिश
go
में
unbothered.
ब्रिटेन में जो भी है वहां पे जाएंगे उसका इक्विवेलेंट.
कुछ नहीं है यार मैं कहाँ
वहां पे बोलेंगे हाँ आप लोग फिट है, आपको तो जरूरत नहीं है कुछ करने का.
और they probably go to ग्रीस जहाँ मैगवायर अरेस्ट हो गया था
हाँ वहां मारपीट कर रहे हैं. मारपीट करने का एनर्जी नहीं बचा.
Dude, we play Crystal Palace next month. If you've seen Crystal Palace पे मतलब यार पूरी फाड़ के रख देंगे तो यार.
I have no fucking hopes, dude. Like I'm like जैसा चल रहा है चलने दो. इंजीनियर बनना है इंजीनियर बनो, मिड टेबल टीम बनना है बनो, जो करना है कर. Like I'm correcting my on record message that I said that I'm hopeful. I'm like I'm not hopeful.
We play Crystal Palace, and we play Arsenal, and then we play Brighton. And at the end we play Man City.
वहाँ उतना दूर तो मैं सोच भी नहीं हूँ. मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ अगला जो गेम है उसमें कैसे सरवाइव करेंगे.
Hey, you forgot another fixture in so we play Palace away then Arsenal home then Newcastle home and then Brighton away तो मतलब
Newcastle बची हुई है क्या?
हाँ हो गया वो 7th place confirmed United के लिए. Fucking hell.
like if you see the table now where are we? We
6th.
are
Oh, God.
Newcastle is 1 point behind us And
हाँ.
West Ham is only 5 points behind us. So, even 8 might be a possibility.
And obviously हमारा goal difference तो होगा नहीं कुछ.
गोल
That's
डिफरेंस
what-
One
है ही नहीं.
positive.
One.
It's positive.
Newcastle कितना है? Let's assume that we're on same on the points. Newcastle कितना है? 50, 100.
50.
Newcastle
Yeah, goal
plus,
difference.
हाँ.
19.
19.
Hey,
Then
we have better goal difference than West Ham though. West Ham is -9. So,
Even Chelsea have a goal difference of 4 man.
guys,
Yeah.
guys. Hold on. West Ham has 100 million in their account. ठीक है. Chelsea has infinite money in their account.
Still they are fit.
United has neither. कुछ नहीं है United का. ना player है, ना पैसा है, ना कुछ है.
Yep.
हाँ, so yeah. So +1, +19, ठीक है. यूनाइटेड के अगेंस्ट खेलेंगे तो +25. 6-7 गोल तक हो जाएगा इनका. ठीक है. हम लोग +1, -1, 0 तक ही रहेंगे.
उधर ही
उसी में रहेंगे, उसी ब्रैकेट में. We don't want to go ahead like
हाँ, उससे ज्यादा नहीं.
because we concede
we,
also
we
so
won't
many goals.
go. We won't go in double digits. Not even close.
No way, no chance.
Double digits, भाई. Are we gonna cross
5 भी
5?
अगर ये if it was 5 also I'll be happy.
4 गेम ही बचा है. 4 गेम ही बचा है लीग में. डबल डिजिट्स कहाँ से डबल डिजिट्स? If you remain positive, that's a big thing.
तो डेसिमल तो नहीं बोल रहा है ना. आधा
And by double digit I meant in negative.
हाँ, -8. Yeah, that is very possible. Newcastle ने आज खुद 5 गोल मार देंगे.
5 गोल मारा है भाई.
Have you seen Arsenal the way that are destroying teams right now? Like,
अच्छा let's talk about a title race now. हो गया United का बहुत अब. Let's talk about a title race a bit.
City will win it, dude. I don't see City bottling it like Liverpool.
Yeah, but the way Arsenal is playing is quite interesting. I mean, you can't trust Arsenal though, but still, from last year they must have learned something.
नहीं रे, like look at that point difference, right? Do you think City is gonna bottle the next set of games? I don't think so.
okay, so look at City's games. We have Nottingham Forest, we have Wolves, Fulham, Spurs, West Ham. Who is beating them?
Oh fine.
Spurs. And it's a Spurs away game, dude. Spurs away game, man. So they haven't scored a goal at the what do you call Spurs Stadium.
No, they have beaten also them.
They haven't won a game away, right? और कुछ तो ऐसा stat है.
Against Spurs, last game only they won against Spurs. I think so.
नहीं वो तो City home था ना. City, I guess they haven't scored against like Spurs away. I guess that's the stat.
No, I think they played Spurs away, na? They have only played Spurs home.
They've played Spurs home.
No, yeah, they played Spurs home. But I think they played Spurs away also in one of the games. Was it the cup competition or something like that?
Yeah, it's probably a cup game because they're playing away now, right? They're playing away.
Yeah, they're playing away now.
तो अवे में शायद लीस्ट स्कोर किया कुछ तो है ऐसा स्टार्ट. इंटरेस्टिंग स्टार्ट है.
Yeah, so my question to you is, which of them is beating City?
Has to be Spurs, right? Who else can beat
My
them?
bet is Spurs.
And if you look at Arsenal, they have a tougher slate. They have Spurs, Bournemouth, United, and Everton. I mean, there are
United is not tough.
United is gonna like help City win the league.
no. Three games are confirmed over here. Spurs, that's a bit tough. But you never know Arsenal. Maybe they suddenly bottle it against us. Like Arsenal have been also a bottle team.
Imagine Arsenal bottling it against us.
Arey, they don't need to bottle it. They just won't win it. They can win all the games, but they won't win it.
Yeah.
And if City wins all their games, they're definitely not winning.
Right.
And just for fun, who does Liverpool have left?
Yeah, Liverpool ko.
Liverpool is out.
The drama is like more interesting to see.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is cinema वाला meme डाल दो कोई Liverpool का. Jose Mourinho का.
Is Spurs playing everybody left? Like, look at Spurs games. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Burnley, City, Sheffield. My God, they're really good.
If they lose all of this, right? United might, if United win or draw few games, they might actually like come beyond Spurs. Like, what's the goal point?
Yeah, they are only 6
Spurs is
points.
gonna ruin the party.
Yeah. यूनाइटेड इज जस्ट रुइनिंग अदर्स. सबको पीटी दे रहा है, अपना फैंस को तो दे ही रहा है, लेकिन हम बाकी फैंस को भी दे देते हैं पीटी. लिवरपूल को तो दिया ही, अभी इसको भी दे देते हैं.
I mean, at this point, fourth is definitely out of reach for us, right? Aston Villa is 12 points ahead.
अरे
And
फोर तो देख, टॉप फोर तो नहीं है. तो
Top four
इधर यू
नहीं
प्ले कॉन्फ्रेंस और
fourth is
यूरोपा.
definitely out. And who is Villa
The
playing?
most
Chelsea जीत जाएंगे यार.
हाँ,
Oh
लिवरपूल
no,
से जीते.
Liverpool.
गुड
It's
इवनिंग.
very Villa wins all the 4 remaining games.
गुड इवनिंग हो जाएगा उसका.
Dude, but Villa beating Arsenal had to be the funniest thing, man. Like Unai Emery is like, "अबे यार तुम कहाँ हो?"
Funny, like what's the point difference between Villa and Liverpool? What if Villa topples Liverpool? So Klopp in his last season gets a Carabao Cup and fourth place. नहीं रे, ज्यादा point difference है.
अरे बहुत है यार, 9 का पॉइंट डिफरेंस है.
If Villa win all their 4 remaining games and Liverpool bottles all 3, Villa can be third.
हाँ, can be third. Like
Then their season would be worse than ours last year if they somehow
Yeah.
go to fourth and win just the Carabao Cup.
yeah, dude. Shit. Goes
I
dark.
remember when they won the Carabao Cup, right? And that time, कौन था वो? Liverpool player was like, "अरे, you have only seen the starting of what we are going to achieve this season."
Van
मतलब
Dijk.
all the Liverpool fans like, "अरे, quadruple, फिर एक जाते हैं."
I think एक और था ना, ट्रेंट का पोस्ट था, I'm hungry for more. He's still hungry.
He's
हाँ,
starving,
वही.
dude. He's
Starving.
starving. He'll die.
Yeah, I think he even made a statement before the Liverpool versus Man City game that the trophy means more to us, and then Haaland also replied it back something. I don't remember properly also.
Don't. But yeah.
तो
Yeah.
स्ट्रीम का नाम होना चाहिए हम तो दुखी हैं, बट हमसे ज्यादा और लोग बहुत दुखी हैं.
अरे, it's like that scene in Three Idiots, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I guess the thumbnail should be that scene itself.
Yeah.
हम तो दुखी हैं, हमसे ज्यादा दुखी.
Liverpool fans picture.
Liverpool
I don't know.
fans.
Chelsea fans picture.
And who's happy is Ranchor Das Chanchar City, because like उनके लिए everything.
No, put City with the referee also.
हाँ. Okay, dude, yeah, dude. Like, I
Good.
guess these are healthy memes that we should make. Okay.
Yeah. This should definitely put in a video and get it out.
But I think Harjot will kick us out. Like, मैं चाहता हूँ हम लोग memes ना बनाए. Quality content. We make one meme hits.
और कुछ
the
है डिस्कस
referee.
करने के लिए?
है डिस्कस करने को तो बहुत कुछ है, but it's too
Enough,
depressing, man.
Tired. बस हो गया.
I'm happy that this game wasn't at night or like tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I would have.
Exactly.
I'm on my flight, right? I would have paid for that in-flight Wi-Fi and watched this game. And I'm like,
Actually, no. Alibay. You can't stream on flight Wi-Fi.
you can't. Acha.
No,
Like, I
it's
think,
blocked.
like if
Good
there would
for
have
you.
been an option, if there would have been an option,
No,
I would
but
have.
generally, at least in Emirates, I've seen they have some TV channels, and those Middle Eastern TV channels generally show the United game,
Yeah.
and that's why I was in a flight. Without even buying tickets, I was depressed. So United will manage no matter what.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, जो भी है, like, I would like if I'm happy that I don't even have to consider that as an option now. हमको पता है हार गए, जो भी है, draw है, draw.
Today, today, हाँ, Burnley है, हार जाएंगे ना. अच्छा, draw है, very good.
Good. I'll take that. At least I'm not sad about it. एक point मिला.
That's how the standards have fallen. It has to be the point against Burnley.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that handball, man. Like,
yeah, dude.
That was a handball, right?
that was clearly a handball. Firstly, that handball, and secondly, that Garnacho का वो जो fall हुआ था, dribble करते हुए. वो तो भाई मैं एक ट्विटर पे आई वाज सीइंग दैट कंपैरिजन ऑफ दैट जोटा का
हाँ
पेनल्टी व्हिच वाज गिवन अगेंस्ट न्यूकासल। क्या वो डुब्राफ्का के छूने के 4 सेकंड के बाद गिरा था, वो फिर भी इट वाज गिवन अ पेनल्टी।
अरे
यहाँ
वो
पे
तो
तो इट
छोड़,
वाज
अरे वो
क्लियरली
सब छोड़ भाई, भाई वो सब एकदम छोड़ दे। कॉवर्टी वाला जो गेम था एफए कप वाला, उसमें तेरा
मिसा
बैन
का।
बिसाका का दिया था हैंडबॉल, और वो भी पीछे ही डाल रहा था हाथ, बट उसका तो पेनल्टी दिया। ये क्या बकचोदी है, इसमें क्यों दिया?
ये तो यहाँ तो फिर भी द शॉट वाज एट ऑन टारगेट, इट वाज ही
हाँ
वाज शूटिंग फॉर द गोल, फिर भी इट वाज
हाँ,
नॉट गिवन अ पेनल्टी।
You
वही
know,
तो।
at this point, even if referees don't give a penalty, I'm like, how does it matter? जीतने वाला तो नहीं है.
अरे जीत, अरे एटलीस्ट यू आर अहेड ना डूड, लाइक ऐसा ऐसा बीटी तो नहीं होता ना। अभी देखो
हाँ,
सब जाके ट्विटर पे जाके सब
पाँच
रैंट
मिनट
कर रहे हैं कि भाई
पाँच मिनट 5 मिनट के लिए हेड फायदा क्या है?
ये भी सही है थोड़ा।
चलो
लाइक कमेंट्री का गेम देखा ना, somehow मतलब तोड़ मार के भाग रहा था.
डूड आई वाज आउट ऑन अ मैरिज एंड मैं मैच देख ही नहीं रहा था, बट मैंने अराउंड 73rd मिनट के अराउंड आई ओपन द स्कोर एज फॉर 3 लगा, और लाइक ठीक है।
हो जाएगा। सॉलिड
10
परफॉर्मेंस बाय द
10 12 मिनट्स लेटर आई ओपन द स्कोर, आई वाज लाइक 3-2 हो गया। तो like, ये साले पक्का बॉटल करेंगे पूरा का पूरा गेम। एंड
क्या
कमेंट्री वाज क्वाइट अनफॉर्चुनेट कि वो by the barest of the margins that was given offside, otherwise that was clearly a goal for me.
हाँ डूड, एंड लाइक
Yeah,
प्लेयर्स ने भी छोड़ दिया, गया
you know,
खत्म।
that
Pira
reminds
team,
me of
can you write an apology for the fans? Hey
few
ChatGPT,
years
as a
back.
top tier Man United player,
You
can you write an apology letter?
know, so listen, few years back, Arsene Wenger, had some suggestions to tweak football rules,
Hmm.
right? And one of his suggestion was on the offside rule. So right now, what does it say? It says that if any part of the attacker is in front of the last defender, then it's offside, right?
Yeah.
So what? And we get all these, marginal calls, correct? And what Wenger was proposing to avoid all these marginal calls was that only if a player is completely ahead of the last defender, only then it's offside. If
हाँ,
there's any overlap, it is offside, so that we get rid of all this bullshit, कि मतलब
लाइन बनाओ,
let's say one line bana
नाखून
6
से।
inches. हाँ, and then you're like, अरे कैमरा एंगल गलत था तो ऑफसेट बन गया, नहीं इस एंगल से ऑफसेट है. Like, just say that if a player is completely ahead of the last defender,
हाँ,
then it is offside. Otherwise, it's not offside. And there was a lot of support for the rule to get passed, but because of FIFA politics or whatever, who are they? If that rule was passed, we're out of the FA Cup.
dude, like no, then we could have won a lot of trophies because our
What moral
Rashford,
victory trophy? Moral victory trophy.
huh?
Moral victory trophy.
No, dude, then तो Rashford would be scoring left, right and center ना, वो तो हमेशा ही offside रहता था, इतना offside हुआ है।
No, man, Rashford is so far offside that even that rule cannot save him.
Okay, Rashford, Bruno at least, Bruno made some good runs in
No, you're forgetting the other part. If we are ahead, we are defense leads and then we concede the goal. So ultimately, we'll land on the same point again.
हाँ वो भी है। ये भी ठीक
So
है।
we bought a 3-love lead against Coventry, man. क्या बोल रहे हैं कि हम गेम जीतेंगे?
But on that note, हम सब हैं एक तो चला ही गया, इतना दुखी हो गया। Couldn't write it. 3 दुखी मैन यूनाइटेड फैंस रात को दिन में रैंट करते हुए, कुछ काम नहीं है जीवन में, and this continues. I don't know till when. I just want one stream where we can say that, hey, this team did a fucking great job. The manager did well. The entire hierarchy did well. I'm just waiting for that one stream where we can genuinely feel happy about the season. Genuinely
यार,
feel,
You know,
doctor,
the only game I thought where we were at least a bit convincing and we had some kind of a style of play was that game against Crystal Palace, where we did not have Rashford, we did not have Bruno, we did not have any of these big players. It was Mason Mount playing if there was Bruno, and that game we won convincingly. अगले गेम में ब्रूनो आ गया, रैशफोर्ड आ गया, we lost at Old Trafford against Crystal Palace only.
and we're playing Crystal Palace again, na?
Yeah, again playing Crystal Palace.
maybe ETH was right in wanting Mason Mount.
Yeah, there was mind games.
अरे I remember a couple of years ago, me and my friends were discussing like यार छोड़ो यूनाइटेड बायर्न का सपोर्टर बन जाते. अब वो हैरी केन जाके वो भी खराब कर दिया यार.
Fuck, dude, Harry Kane Juju is so fucking strong, dude. I mean, a dominant team. It's basically telling me that hey, Real Madrid is now a mid-table team. Like, just because one player.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Bayern struggles are because of Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Uh, I think
नहीं.
they're becoming United. Instead of United becoming Bayern, it's being the other way around. No? We are spreading our juju to other teams now.
Yeah, definitely.
So Premier League में spread कर रहे हैं.
It's just not. It's crazy, dude. Like I feel, but yeah, at least there's like Bayern Leverkusen, right? Kudos to them. They stuck that league out.
Yeah, and that they're playing very well. And
Dude,
like, dude,
I want to like for me, like if you want to talk about like let's say United win a league, let's say 10 years from now or like 5 years from
yeah,
now, I would want to celebrate like the Bayern Leverkusen fans, dude. I'll buy a ticket to Old Trafford, go there. Like that's like my next as a fan goal that I want to be at Old Trafford when we win the league. And I
अरे तो
don't
मर
care.
जाएगा, तू मर जाएगा.
Really.
मेरे मरने से पहले, okay.
Okay, how long was it before when last time for the first title that Fergie won? After how many years we won that title? Like a few decades.
Decades, yeah, 20 years, I guess.
Decades. Yeah, decades.
I know United is the most successful club, but our entire history has been two periods of awesomeness. That's Busby and Ferguson, and
Yeah.
rest have been
Yeah, yeah.
we got
हो गया
relegated.
डेकेड दो डेकेड बोल रहे हैं ना, तो 11 साल तो हो गया अपने को कुछ जीते हुए.
9 साल और.
9 साल और ना, 9 साल. I hope I'll try to keep myself alive for the next 9 years so that
अरे, I was thinking, अरे यार मैं देखा लेवरकुसन अच्छा कर रहा है, like अरे it'll be very good if Xabi comes and coaches us. Then I remember he's like a Liverpool legend, तो कभी आएगा नहीं मतलब.
but
And that day,
but
हाँ.
he is also a what do you call it, Real Madrid legend. So considering थोड़ा सा gray area है उधर.
I mean, yes, I don't mind if he goes to Madrid because Madrid will win without a coach also, but I just don't want to go to Liverpool.
I was my, that day, there's this new feature on WhatsApp and Instagram of Meta AI. So I put up a question. Imagine Manchester United winning the league. It had a response that sorry I can't. Yeah, it told me I can't show that image. तो उससे भी response आया था मेरे को.
हे भगवान, AI भी ले रहा है अपना.
अच्छा, what last, I would say last
3
kind of a
minutes.
question I have before I go. What do you think about Mason Greenwood?
भैया वहां ना ही जाए तो अच्छा है, ठीक है. He's a good, like just footballing acumen. He's a good player. He's a good everything. But I don't think the media spin around him, it's gonna be healthy for both the club and the player himself. Like every time he misses a pass, it's gonna be scrutinized as if he missed out a penalty in a Champions League final.
No,
Yeah,
not just that. I mean, what happened to Mason Greenwood, I really don't want him in the club. I don't care if he becomes like a world beater. But see, I mean, sure, we have had players in the past who had, stuff against him, right? Like Ronaldo, for example. Right?
Ronaldo,
But,
Rooney, Giggsy, सब हैं.
हाँ, at least consensual, man. This was just adultery. That was consensual. But even Rooney was just adultery. Rooney was also consensual. No, I'm saying, like we have had controversial players, right? I mean, and the club stood by them. But with Mason Greenwood, there was very incontrovertible audio that was picked by
exactly.
the victim, right? And if you have heard audio, you never want to support him again in life. Doesn't matter if he becomes the next Messi,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
That audio was so defining moment, right?
yeah, I hear you. I hear you that, and that's what, right? That's what like if everything going around, right? Assuming that every fucking player in Man United is injured, even you don't have academy players to fill those spots. then then like you can even like थोड़ा सोच सकते हैं कि हाँ अब कोई किसी को हमने लोन पे भेजा था शायद बुला ले उसको। नहीं एरिक टेन हैग बोले नहीं तुम ही जाके मैं ही खेल लूंगा मेरे को नहीं चाहिए। But yeah, it's just gonna be a negative, very negative impact on everyone in around the fans, the players, the club, and whatnot. I don't think that's gonna happen. He's gonna play again.
Yeah, yeah.
Even all the good spin by Getafe on Mason Greenwood, but I don't think
I
like we can
mean,
So where do you like see him heading? You see United, so even I don't think he's not going to come
Barca.
back.
thing is,
He can
no,
go to
no.
Barca. He can go to any Spanish league or Grenola जा सकता है or maybe some Leverkusens. Anyway, they need a left back or a right wing. Sorry, right wing or a left wing.
I mean, to be fair, I won't be surprised if next season
Hmm.
United is like, Acha, his image is rehabilitated. We'll just get him back. I won't be surprised if that happens. Honestly,
Hmm.
uh, end of the day, club is a business. I just don't personally want him to come back,
Haha.
but I really won't be surprised if he comes back. It's been 2 years or 3 years since that happened.
Mhm.
Uh, he pretends to be happily married with a kid.
Hmm.
Uh, so I mean, I won't be surprised if he comes back.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, whatever happens is going to be very controversial. He leaves the club is going to be controversial. He
Hmm.
comes back to the club is going to be controversial. And I think that's also a function of just the media attention that United gets. Um, I mean, we might have been crap for 11 years, but we were successful. We're still one of the most successful clubs in England, along with Liverpool.
Yeah,
And we saw the same thing in Liverpool, right? I mean, I know United fans think we're special, but we saw the same thing in Liverpool. They didn't win a title for 20 years, but still they were given a lot of importance by the media, right?
guys, so वो सब
So,
छोड़ो सेंट्रल डेविल्स करके है ठीक है।
huh.
सेंट्रल डेविल्स में आया है रिपोर्ट यूनाइटेड माइट ट्राई फॉर लूनिन।
Sorry, for who?
लूनिन dude their goalkeeper।
Oh my god.
God dude I kind of love these random like कल को मैं भी ट्वीट कर दूंगा as a insider United bidding for Faye Valverde 200 million entire club's money Old Trafford won't be called Old Trafford it will called be Bernabeu fucking hell कुछ भी बोलते थे यार लोग।
यार क्या ही बोले चलो people are dropping like flies we should probably end the stream.
Yeah dude
All right guys, that was just a deranged rant, but that is just shows how the club is also acting deranged. So we'll again see you for now the other sports or maybe football again to rant at 12 a.m. at night. But until then,
bye
take care
bye
and everybody.